originally never wanted to be a pastor, but it was that sense of calling that came onto my life. I am Matt Tricker. I'm Pastor Matt Tricker in the South Wales Valleys in a little village called Pentrebach. Got on the plane, went over, and it was just mind-blowing. And to go over and live with the Mennonites and the Amish and to see a simple way of living and how they lived out their Christianity. I couldn't ignore an opportunity like that. How we're to be peacekeepers in this world, that's what really stood out to me. Why do people suffer? When I can remember like being back in the States and I'm out on the streets and it's late at night and I'm talking with maybe say different prostitutes and different drug dealers. And I'm listening to their stories of torture and abuse. How can I put it? And trying to journey with some of these people in helping them. And it's like, God, why don't you break in? Does God want those sort of things to happen? I don't think he does. Can't force God. And it's difficult. It's painful. Yeah. God, where are you? And in that, you just have to walk by faith. Remember what God has done in the past, that he is there, he is not silent, he is in full control, even when we are not. 2020 really was a tester. Because you had to become a little bit more creative, you had to think out of the box. So I ended up doing a lot more videos and film on YouTube to try and connect with people, because people were feeling so isolated and cut off. And as Christians, we value fellowship and our relationships with one another. So that's been quite difficult. And I do think when there is silence, God sees our faith in that. Even if it's so tiny, so small, God sees that little chink of faith and he is glorified. Into Uganda, when we go there, sometimes we're sleeping out in the villages. They've got nothing. Over here, we've got everything. And as a Christian going into those situations, I'm bringing aid, I'm bringing help into those situations. But more importantly, I feel, is you're bringing hope. So over there, you put your faith into practice, you really believe what the Bible says. And I love those all-night prayer meetings where the drums are going and they're dancing and praising God and calling out to God to come down. Seeing and knowing the tangible presence of God, I come back to the UK and that's what I want for this church.
So, over 30 years of a life dedicated to faith, do you have any regrets?
No regrets at all. No, it's been the best life ever.